Welcome to UK Business Show, UK's premier business show where we feature business thought leaders, high achievers, and industry experts. Today's episode is brought to you by World Outsourcing Solutions Limited, a company that specializes in helping executive business owners with virtual assistant services and business growth systems. Here's your host.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. It's Trevor Stockwell here with you on this episode, along with my guest, Theano. Now, wherever you are on the scale of building and developing successful, healthy relationships, if you're like me, you know there's always more to learn. So rest assured, Theano is here to help share her insight. She helps individuals develop authentic relationships, both professionally and personally. She's a certified authentic Tantra practitioner and relationship coach. So welcome, Theano Evagelou.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me today.
No, it's great. I'm really looking forward to our discussion today. Maybe just to start with, share a little bit about your kind of journey that's brought you to where you are now and how you help people.
Oh gosh, it's a very long journey, but I'll tell you the tidbits that I feel would be most relevant. I grew up in an entrepreneurial environment myself, and I was exposed to examples of female loneliness, fruitless searching for love, acceptance, and worth, and examples of male identity seeking through gambling, superficiality, infidelity. Essentially, I really watched the influential people in my life seek worth through the external. And as a result, I was also a child of a high conflict divorce. So I just had poor models of love, sexuality, and intimacy. So after my own journey of dysfunctional relationships, I was engaged 3 times, divorced twice. It was my second divorce where I divorced 10 years ago now, where I really started to look like what it meant to connect to my femininity, and doing that in healthy ways that allowed me to embody my sexuality more powerfully. So what this allowed me to do is to stop playing small and really stepping into my true power and my true nature so I can actually live into my biggest transformation. So that was the foundational piece. When I went through my divorce, I had a 3-year-old who was looking at my every move, right? So it was wanting to do things differently than my parents had. And it just brought me on this path of learning to have a deep level of fear of myself. Like, who did I want to show up at? Who did I want to be? And simultaneously, by going through this, I was going through a high conflict divorce myself. And simultaneously running a family general contracting business with my father, who had just gone through a 7-figure loss. And he was like, okay, go fix it. Wow. And I was used to functioning in leadership. I moved up the ladder very fast in roles, but it was very, I'm going to say, from a masculine space. Like, you're meeting people at a very patriarchal platform. So the expectations of how you show up and how you do things always felt like a push, always felt like a struggle, always felt like something out there. And through doing this work, and look, my family business was general contracting, a very male-dominated industry again. I said, what would it look like if I actually brought in my inherent qualities as a feminine and led from there?
Thank you for listening to UK Business Show. We will be back to bring you more episodes with success stories and advice straight from the experts. Want more? Check out www.ukbusinessshow.com. Get your free trial of our virtual assistant service today. Just visit www.worldoutsourcingsolutions.com. Quote WOS18 or send us an email at support@worldoutsourcingsolutions.com.